Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm standing outside the Etihad Stadium after a 1-1 draw against Man City. Ricky, we drove up here together from Reading, the optimists, and we both predicted a draw, and I want to give you credit for being a positive Chelsea fan. There's nothing wrong with being negative, but you know, we were actually right for once.
We were, yeah, we did call it. You called it as a 2-2 today, and we knew there'd be goals. We just did, and we should have had more today, to be fair. We should have pumped them 4-0. That should have been 4-0 us all day long there. We had so many chances. Jackson had chances, and Cuckoo, when he's come on, I mean, how he's missed that for me, it was a sitter. I mean, we're 2-0 at that point, and that's it, done and dusted. But they played well. It was a good performance. We played defensively. We had to soak up a lot of pressure going through, especially in that second half. Yeah. First goal, I'm not the biggest Raheem Sterling fan, as you know, but you know he had his part to play today, and it was a good little finish. He had a chance earlier, very similar to that, and he should have put that away.
Apparently, that was offside.
It might have been offside, which is actually brings me on to one thing, that we were offside a lot today. I don't know the official stats on it, but I'd say it's probably 12 to 14 times we were caught offside. Yeah. And they're professional players out there looking down the line. Some they're easy offsides as well. You know, we're up in the stands and we can see straight away. Jackson 2-3 times, and Cuckoo comes on. He was offside straight away as well at one point. So they got to kind of, I don't know what they're doing in training, but they got to work on that. But it's a really positive result. Obviously going off to the cup final next Sunday now as well. So there's some good energy there. I thought they did overall played really well, and we deserved a win actually, and it is a bit gutting, and you've had lots of people on today, a lot of fans and a lot of our friends that we know that have come up from London having a nightmare getting home because obviously the last train's been cancelled. On coaches, a lot of people had to drive up last minute, so there's a lot of dedicated fans that have come up. It's been horrible weather up here as well today. And it was really nice to see the boys put in a performance like that for us, and they came over at the end, which was really important for me. Connor led the way with Disasi, who I thought had another great game actually as well. A lot of emotion from him. He really fights for the badge, it seems. He really wants to play for the club, and that's really good to see. So, you know, and for me, City are going to win the league. You know, whatever's happened today, going forwards, they're the strongest team in the league. So they will take it for me, and if we put in a performance, and at home, remember at home it was 4-4 at home, wasn't it? And after 2-2 against Arsenal the following weekend, wasn't it? And we've done well against them. Now we've done well against Palace in the week as well. So 2 wins on a bounce, take a draw here, off to the cup final. I'm going to be positive. I think let's go and pump them 2-1.
Come on, Ricky, let's have it. Listen, before I get on to my next question, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors for this video, Match Bingo. The link is in the description below. You probably already guessed if you've heard the name. It's bingo with a twist. Football cards rather than just simple numbers. Scratch your lines, get a line, you end up winning money. The nice thing about this, Ricky, as well, is it's capped at £2. So I don't know if you know people, but I know a couple of people who once they start,
we've had a go on it, and we've had a good time. He's won a bit more than me, so you've done all right with it.
I've done okay, but I hope that people on Chelsea Fan TV can do a little bit better than me, because it shows Match Bingo that we're helping, and obviously it helps the channel as well. Click the link in the description, guys. Let me know how you get on, and you have to be 18 or over. Now, Ricky, one player we haven't spoken about yet is Caicedo. I thought he was unbelievable. For me, I would actually go as far to say he was up there with man of the match, but there was a few players you could point out.
Yeah, he did well. There was at points that he nearly got an early yellow card, which would have hindered him a bit, and probably should have had one actually as well. It was a bit of a pulling back, they had the momentum, and he got one probably about 5 minutes after that. So, but no, he did have a solid performance today. I'm very, very pleased with how the midfield played overall, to be fair. Enzo played okay as well. We're starting to play a bit better together. I've had a couple of videos where I've done with you where I've said that I can't play together. They're showing a little bit of form together now. Absolutely. I still think, obviously, Connor runs that midfield for us, and any time he plays well and he runs after the ball, there was one bit actually, it was about the 91st minute I think of the game, and he's charging all the way back. He'd been over on the as we look out to the pitch, he was over on the far left, and he's charged all the way back down to the far right hand side of the pitch. So he's gone from one side to the other, charging back, trying to get the ball, and he'd been running around like that all game again, and that's the passion and the desire that we need, and all the players showed it today, which was really good.
It's about time.
It is about time, because that's all we ask. We don't ask for them to win every week. We do want them to do that, but we can't ask for it every week, because we know we'll come up against good teams like this lot. But we asked them to try, and we were there that Wednesday night at Liverpool, which was horrendous, and there was no fight in it whatsoever. So to see them all perform today, put a really good shift in, a lot of good energy, a lot of good positivity going forwards, and yeah, as I said, I think there's good times coming at the cup final on Sunday.
I hope so. Thank you very much, Ricky.